Hi guys, and welcome back to Pumpkin Plans. I hope you're all keeping well. Today I'm coming at you with a plan with me for the first week of February. I know it's May now, I'm just getting around to filming and editing and uploading all of these. I don't want to make excuses, but I feel like I've been putting my YouTube on the back burner. I've had a lot on, but also I feel like it was then taking the fun and the joy out of planning for me, because I was stressing myself out about you need to plan so you can film, so you can upload, and doing all that. And that's not what I did this for. I didn't do YouTube to take away my love for the hobby. I did it to, make my love bigger and share what I'm doing with other people, and also to have this to look back on, as this is my memory planning. So going forward, I'm not going to upload with a certain schedule. I will try and get videos up once a week if I can, but if I don't, I don't. I'm not going to put that pressure on myself because, I've just been putting off planning. I think I'm I did the rest of February off camera, and now I'm on to, I think, the first week of March or second week of March that I need to do, and now I'm getting stressed because I'm behind and I don't have the time really to catch up, but also that I'm not filming it, when sometimes I just want to sit and I want to I just want to memory plan my spreads whilst watching TV or in bed or chatting with Adam watching a film, something like that. I don't want to always have to make sure all my stuff's set up and everything. So this is the week, moving on, this is the week of the 1st of February to the 7th, I believe. February was the perfect month, wasn't it, when it all aligned perfectly if you have a Monday start on your calendars. So this week I used a kit from Lil Bees. I think I've had this since last year. It's like a kind of work from home kit. I think on my rota this was my work from home week rather than being in with the kids. I think that's probably why I use this. It is a Luxe inspired spread, so I pulled in so much deco and pieces from Sadie stickers, which is perfect because I've been wanting to use this stuff for ages and I hadn't long got them in, I think, when this went up. So you'll see a lot of that throughout. You'll also see a few of these headers from Simply Watercolour Co. sprinkled in, and and also lots from Fox and Pip. So you can obviously use my code Saskia20 to save at Sadie Stickers. You can't on $2 Tuesdays because they're already obviously heavily discounted, but you can use it on anything else in the shop, and also mention me for my freebie. So I hope you enjoy this. I will play some music now for the base spread. Quickly before I go as well, the headers I used in this, I used I think some from the kit, or I cut up, I think, a full box for the headers, and then layered a Sadie sticker header overlay over the top of them. Then I used some leftovers from How It Right Designs, and then I used some Simply Watercolour Co. Tape, Luxe tape, which wasn't perforated, so I struggled quite a lot to cut that up perfectly, but then I put it all in my reusable sticker album, so I didn't have to do it all on camera. Sorry, my phone just vibrated. So I hope you enjoy watching me put down the spread, and I will speak to you when we get to the day by day.
I know that you are having a hard time right now. That everything seems to crumble around you. I know that you feel all alone in this world, but you have to put your trust into us, and we will help you through, 'cause we only want what's best for you. I know that you are having trouble believing right now that everything is gonna be alright. I know that you feel all alone in this world, but you have to put your trust into us, and we will help you through, 'cause we only want what's best, what is best for you. I know that you feel all alone in this world, but you have to put your trust into us, and we will help you through, 'cause we only want what's best for you. For you, what is best for you. For you.
Okay, so I'm just finishing up putting down the date dots. Again, these are from Sadie stickers. I would just assume that most of the deco I put down in this is either Sadie stickers or Simply Watercolour Co. I will, sorry, that was my foot on the sofa. I will obviously tell you if there is anything different. So there I was just going through the Fox and Pip items I have that are perfect for this spread. I do have quite a few Luxe kits now, and I'm glad that I've built up my collection of like deco and icons and things that match, so I can use them more. My voice sounds really husky, and I'm not quite sure why. I haven't done a voiceover for a while, so maybe that's why, but try and ignore that if you can. So I just put down that third box, I want to say, maybe it's a half box, I can't see very well, to, I think, mark that we had our bedroom and bathroom redecorations were being done in our flat. So that was good, and I used that little luxe garland underneath. Then I did some work for my annual reviews, so for the kids, so that's why I've got that laptop, which is from the kit, and then the little pink checkered circle is from Sadie Stickers from a layering sheet. Then I put down a divider, which again is from Sadie Stickers. Then I used a little corner, one of the marble corner scallops, to mark that I got a sandwich from a place, I think it's called the Bold Kitchen, on Just Eat, which is obviously a takeaway service if you're in the US. I don't know if you have Just Eat, but yeah, it was really good. I'd never tried this place before, but I got like a barbecue chicken and garlic mayo or something, and it was so nice. It was in like a crusty baguette, and it was massive for the price, so I had half of it that day and half of it the next day, which was fun. Then I had to go to school to, oh no, that wasn't that day, sorry, that was the wrong one. Then I marked that I chilled out, so Adam and I were watching The Night Stalker on Netflix, which is about Richard Ramirez, and then also I watched an episode of The Society with my best friend over FaceTime, and then I bought some Disney World pictures, which is what the Shopify little icon from Paper Blush Bar is for. So someone I follow on Instagram, she lives near Disney, so she takes lots of Disney pictures and she edits them with her presets, but then she was selling like hard copies of them as like a set, and Adam and I thought it might look quite nice to make like a collage of them above our fireplace, so I picked those up. Then on Tuesday we had the last decorations of our flat being done, which is great. There's a hair on my hand there, sorry, I didn't realise that, and that's really annoying. I hope I realise at some point and I take it off. And yeah, and then I marked that, being obviously a key worker, we are tested twice a week. This was when we were in our first lockdown and we had to go to work to get tested, even on our work from home weeks, but obviously now we test at home by ourselves. So that I marked with a little car icon to say that I went to work to have my COVID test done. And I put down a heart checklist, which I layered with an arrow from the kit, just to mark that I did some more annual review work, emails, and some calls. So work-related stuff, really. Then in the evening, Adam and I had fish and chips and watched a bit more Night Stalker. I read a little bit of a book, and then, unfortunately, Adam and I got a sad call to say that his granny wasn't very well. She was in hospital. She had hurt, I think she'd fallen already a week or two before and hurt her hip and her head, but then unfortunately she had caught COVID. We didn't know how, as obviously no one had really been visiting, but she just had carers coming in and out, so maybe they were asymptomatic, and so she was in hospital. So that was really sad, and we just kind of, after that phone call, chilled out. I left Adam to have some space, and yeah, his granny was a wonderful woman. I haven't filmed the week after spread. I have done it, but I haven't filmed it, but unfortunately she did pass away the week after, and I know you guys were amazing with your comments and your kind words, and I think I said about this in the last video, to him and his family, so thank you so much. We really, really appreciate that, and yep, rest in peace, Annie. So moving on to Wednesday, I did a few more annual review stuff, so that's why I marked the little coffee cup from the kit with a piece of deco over the top. Then I FaceTimed with my friend from work and we had a catch up. Then one of my heads of department gave me a call to catch up, obviously as we were on different weeks in work, so we just had a phone call catch up, which was cool. And then I watched The Society, another episode, with my best friend, and we talked about it over text. So we pressed play at the same time, so we basically watched it together, but obviously we don't because we can't see each other, and she doesn't live anywhere near me. So that was fun. And then I read in bed, which I marked with the Fox and Pip little pyjamas, and a book layered over that. Going on to Thursday, I finally finished all my annual review stuff. Paperwork takes forever, like it takes months and months, but I managed to finish it on this Thursday. I don't think it was due till the next week, or like the end of the next week, but it felt good to get that done. So I marked that with a laptop sticker from Planning Roses and a hexagonal luxe box from Sadie Stickers. I then used these hanging deco pieces, which I thought were really fun and cute, to just kind of jazz it up a little bit and fill in some of the space, because I felt like it looked quite bare when it was just left like that. And in my notes I didn't actually write that much down for Thursday, so I think I was like, let's take up as much room as we can, be as creative as we can, and then we don't have to worry about it too much. So next I marked a meeting for one of my kids in my tutor group. Obviously I can't say names or anything, but we had a very important meeting, so obviously you had to do that from home, so I did that on Skype. It went on for hours. It was quite a frustrating meeting. I had a headache afterwards, and I was annoyed about how some other professionals had handled it, but yeah, there's not really much more I can say on that. So yeah, then I caught up with Riverdale with my other best friend. We've been watching that weekly together as well, so that was nice. So I marked that with a flag and a little heart, like speech bubble icon from Fox and Pip. I apologise for the lighting change. I think when I was filming this, I know I was in the living room, I moved my setup into the living room, and I think I had the blinds slightly open, and it was late afternoon, I want to say. So that's why the lighting will go in and out. Like sometimes you'll see the blind reflection, other times you won't. I couldn't really do anything about that, so I do apologise if that annoys you, but yeah, hopefully that won't happen again. But yeah. So where was I? Yes, I watched Riverdale with my friend, and then I read in the evening in bed, so I used some books from the kit and marked that there. Moving on to Friday, I went into work to have my second COVID test for the week. Clear, as it usually is, touch wood, but I am fully vaccinated now. Obviously there's so many variants, but at the moment I'm all good, and have been since it started, so I'm really grateful for that. Then my stack re-arrived from America, which was nice. Nice to pick me up on a long week of work on a Friday, so yeah, I looked through all my goodies and had fun with that. Then I watched another episode of The Society with my best friend. Basically we were trying to watch an episode a night, or an episode every few days. They decided they weren't going to do season 2 anymore after they said they were, and we were devastated because it ended on such a cliffhanger, and it was just such a good show. If you've watched it, let me know. If you haven't, you need to watch it, but be prepared to be disappointed that it didn't come back for season 2. So we were just going to rewatch it and kind of decide what we thought would have happened if there had been a season 2, so that was good fun. I've just realised one of the neighbours' kids is shouting, so if you can hear them, I do apologise. So yeah, that happened. And then Adam and I binge watched some Ghost Adventures, which I don't know if I talked about this in a recent video. Sorry, I'm just going to move my leg. Oh, that was my hip clicking, apologies. I used to be a dancer, so I click now and again. I love like paranormal investigation shows, but only the ones that like aren't ridiculously fake. The ones that are really cheesy. I like the ones that, like Ghost Adventures, where they kind of see, can they investigate if it was the wind or whatever, to try and do every other aspect to make sure it wasn't something coincidental that made a noise or whatever. I don't know, I've just always loved Ghost Adventures. I like watching it. It used to scare the hell out of me when I was younger, but I can't watch it on my own, home alone at night, but I can watch it in the daytime by myself. But Adam's got quite into it as well. Does anyone else's boyfriend be like, oh no, I'm not interested in that show, you watch it? And then they'll come in when you're watching it, and then all of a sudden they're like watching it with you, and then you feel like you can't watch it by yourself, because that's exactly what Adam does. It's so annoying. So yeah, we binge watched a bit of that. Then on Saturday, watched another episode of The Society with my friend. Adam and I played some games. Played a game called Sushi Go. If anyone's played it, so much fun. Ooh, excuse me, I got hiccups again. I then baked some cinnamon rolls and we went for a walk with one of our friends. They've just moved not too far from us, so they drove over to our flat and we went for a walk down to the beach. So I got to have a catch up with her, and Adam had a catch up with him, so that was really nice. Then I stopped by the post office for some reason. I'm not sure why, I didn't mark it. I booked my vaccine, my first vaccination, which was good, and then I read a bit that evening. Then on Sunday we finished The Night Stalker documentary on Netflix. Really good if you like true crime, as well, obviously Richard Ramirez. Then we started the 3rd season, I want to say it is, the most recent season of I'm a Killer, which is a documentary talking about people on death row, and it's like their story and they talk as well. It's really interesting. Slightly terrifying sometimes by the things they say, but I love watching it. Adam hates it though, because I'm always like, oh, I feel sorry for that person, they have really kind eyes, and I like sometimes he's like, you just see the best in people too much, they're a killer, like they're on death row. But sometimes I'm like, I don't think it necessarily was them, I think they were framed. I don't know, I'm just that sort of person. But yeah, sometimes I think I try and find the good in them, which is probably a bad thing. Yeah, so then we ordered a Chinese, which I marked with that script from Jojo Kwan Plans, and paper shy, and then I listened to some music and verse. That was fun. So I hope you enjoyed this spread. Sorry it was a bit rambly, I haven't done a voiceover for so long. Feel free to mute me if you just want to watch the stickers. That's absolutely fine, I'll take no offence. So please enjoy the, not really slow-mo, but the kind of like overview of the kit in all its foil glory. I love how this turned out. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, I hope you do too. Well, I hope you stay safe, take care, and I will speak to you soon. Bye!